What up, what up, what up, everybody?
DCY! What is up? Hello.
Joy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's booming.
We are
tonight.
rocking
It's
tonight.
Booming.
Holy cow.
It's booming.
It's like I feel it in my soul.
Oh, I literally feel it in my chest.
I
Though.
love
Like,
it.
my
I love
feet's-
it. Me fired up, ready to run through a wall, man. Let's go. We here. Wednesday night.
We out you. It's because you're cold, isn't it?
Yes, but it's cold weather, and I dress best in the cold weather. What is that? Oh, you got water? Yes!
What kind of water?
Spring water! Yes! The
Look at
water you
that.
drink counts, folks. The water you drink counts. All right, if you were here
What
last
about
week.
Fridge water.
Yeah, that counts. They filter it through the fridge.
Fridge water!
It's much better than a purified bottle of water. Yes,
Now we
thank
know.
you. Yeah,
Now
we don't
we
have
know.
to talk about it 2 weeks in a
All
row.
right. Yeah, no, we're not. Because
But
actually,
Talk to me after service.
I had
I'll
to
tell you all
surprise you
about the
with
water
this.
you should be drinking.
So evidently, there have been some complaints about how we do intros and how we do announcements.
If
And,
it ain't broke,
some
don't fix
people-
it.
I-
Is
that's
it
what I'm
because you
saying.
always put this not in the middle? Is that one of the complaints? Because that's my complaint.
No, the complaint is that was way too far over. For sure. For sure.
Okay.
No, the complaint is that they feel like we didn't really have a plan of what we
that's
were going
pretty
to
good.
say when we're up here.
What do you mean?
Like an agenda.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
wrote an agenda. Don't worry, guys. This is an agenda for some people. Some people.
Who are we shading right now?
Anna.
Ah.
Some people. Yes, this is so Anna won't complain to me anymore about not having an agenda. All right. Oh, we can.
It's always the
Has anybody
palindrome
got a
names.
pen? Can I have a pen? I need to mark off. Has anybody got a pen?
Okay.
Quick. I can't see it at all. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, DCY. We got that.
Yes, we did that. Check.
Number one, check.
Check.
Say hello to everybody. Hi, everybody. Check. Make joke about having a plan. Ha ha. Man, I didn't plan on running today,
Oh.
but those cops came out of nowhere. Ha ha ha. Ha. Check. Pause for laughter. Check. Perfect.
And there's Micah's noise for the week. You can add that one on there.
Oh,
Check
Micah's
that one
noise.
off.
I forgot about.
There's Micah's
Gotta
noise.
add that Micah's noise for next week. All right.
Yeah. We got to have that one. That's a
Oh.
weekly occurrence now.
This one hurts. Admit defeat as a Cowboy fan.
Ooh.
I know. I understand. It hurts.
Yeah.
That's
so Sammy is like, I did not realize. I don't know what the Cowboys have done to her.
I don't know why.
Or-
It's you know
It's the
why?
fans, isn't it?
It's not yours. It's not.
Fair enough. We hate our sisters here at DCY.
That's right.
Straight from your leaders. We hate our sisters.
Evidently, that's how it works. You know, if you got a brother or sister,
Yeah.
you kind of understand where she's
Yeah, but
coming
that's
from.
that's
You get
fair.
that.
I think a lot of people hate the Cowboys because of their fans.
That's fair, and that's
Yeah.
why I do it as like it's. I feel like it's my job to be the
The voice-
stable.
you're the
Cowboys-
voice of
yes,
reason
on the
for Cowboys
I'm
fans,
like,
yes.
look, I've been saying the whole year. I said the whole year that we were going to get bounced first round. I was surprised we made it past the first round.
true.
But the so admit
You
defeat as
beat.
a Cowboys fan.
It wasn't all bad. You beat Tom Brady for the first time ever.
That is true.
That's not nothing.
That is nice. to
It's
hear
not a
that
Super
happen.
Bowl, but it's not nothing.
Either way,
not
that's also
nothing.
number 6. Accept ridicule for being a Cowboys fan.
Oh yes, right on schedule.
Yep. Number 7, man, crazy weather, right?
Oh,
It's cold.
we kind of got out of order on that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
I love the cold.
Yeah,
It's great.
in all seriousness though, like condolences and like our hearts and prayers are out to like any families who are affected. If you are,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you are here or know somebody,
Dude.
man, that was absolutely crazy. I knew it was gonna be raining yesterday. Had no idea it was
Yeah.
gonna be like that.
I was over here making jokes about how we can't play pickleball. Like,
Yeah, we were like, oh, okay.
yeah, we were gonna play pickleball.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you were the one that made the joke about the spin serves. That was you.
I didn't make a joke about a spin serve.
That's cap.
I just said what.
Someone said something about spin
No,
serves.
all I said was what you're not committed enough to play through a tornado is literally
That's
what
fair.
I said.
That is what you said.
Nobody said anything about
Maybe
spin.
I said that.
Hold on. Why
Maybe I said that in a separate text message.
Why have we never put together spin serves?
Ah.
Oh,
I'm not,
pickleball
I'm not,
champion
I'm
right
not good
here.
at them.
Yeah.
I did just get a nice pickleball paddle.
If you haven't played pickleball,
Very
you should play
nice.
pickleball. Oh, dude, stop. Pickleball's not on here.
Ah.
I'll add that in. 6.
Dang it.
6B.
It's not on the agenda.
Pickleball. Now it is. Boom. Pickleball.
Okay.
Check. All right,
Great.
but yeah, for all the families that are affected, our prayers, like hearts, go out to you. If you need anything,
He
let us
literally
know.
wrote, in all seriousness, prayer and condolences to the families affected. He really wrote that.
Yeah, it's our agenda. I have to know what to do.
True.
I also wrote pause for
It's like if I
laughter.
didn't write that, I wouldn't know to be serious about that. I would make
How would
jokes.
I have known? How would I have known? You know? You're telling me we wouldn't make jokes?
Oh, yeah, I know.
You tell me that's not our MO?
I can admit I have a darker sense of humor than I probably should.
We
I'm
all
working
do.
on
We
it,
all
you know, but
we're
yeah.
allowing Jesus
Yeah,
to
you know.
work through us, you know?
We'll
That's
leave it
how
at that for
is.
now.
All right, moving on. Weather.
Weather.
Lift a Treat. All right, Lift a Treat is March 17th and 18th. It's a Friday and
Yes.
Saturday. If you're not going to Lift a Treat,
Wrong.
you'd be like, wrong.
Wrong.
You are going to Lift a Treat. Because it's gonna
Disavow.
be- what?
Disavow.
What does this mean?
That means we disavow that. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, we rebuke it. We reject it.
Disavow, what does that mean? To disavow.
I mean, I can't. A circular definition there. No, I can give you synonyms. It's like reject, rebuke. We disavow. We separate ourselves from that. If you are not going,
Spell it.
Separated. Disavow, D-I-S-A-V-O-W.
Wow.
Spelling bee champ. Don't try me. Don't try me.
Wow.
Try me. I was the kid that did so well on my spelling test. Like, I got to go outside while everyone else had to retake their tests. Me and like five
what's
other
the
kids.
Definition?
But did I spell it right?
She said to deny
Darn
any
to-
responsibility or support for. Disavow.
Word of the day.
You're welcome.
Disavow.
Welcome. Oh, we do need to have a vocab section. We do need to add that.
It's true.
These are notes for next week. Vocab section. All right. Moving on. Lift a Treat. Go. March
Yes.
17th and 18th. It's our weekend retreat. We run it. It's a blast. Not only do we have a ton of fun, it's also like super spiritual. Like,
Yeah.
man, worship's great. Like, sermons are great. Services are great. It's where I was called to ministry. So, like, we get to have service in the same tabernacle that I was called to ministry. Super special to my heart. You need to be going to Lift a Treat.
It's fun.
All right. Other than that, fine arts. All right. Fine arts. If you are doing fine arts, your stuff has to be turned in tonight. Not like, oh man, Cody, can I get it to you tomorrow? Tonight.
No.
All right.
This is it.
Tonight. If you got to call up your mama and be like, Mama, what's this information? Then call her up.
We
all
need
right?
it tonight.
Tonight.
Not tomorrow or the next day. Tonight.
Tonight.
We need it yesterday. We need it yesterday.
Wow. You know, we went on an agenda, and I don't think we've taken any less time than we normally do. It's 7:13
Yeah.
right now.
Well,
feel
I mean,
like
we've
it's
had
the
some
same.
7:20 nights. We've had some 7:25 nights.
You know, it just
We're
doesn't
doing
feel
pretty
the
good.
same. I don't. We'll
But
keep
I don't
trying.
feel like we've spent. I don't like this. I feel constrained. I don't like it. I don't
don't?
like it. I feel boxed in like a caged animal.
Here, I'll tell you what. Next week on the agenda, we'll write release Spencer.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to release Spencer. Oh, I don't know what that's gonna look like, buddy. You better
That's
relax.
gonna be
You
your
better
time
chill.
to go on whatever rant you want to go on. All right.
Oh.
So release
you,
Spencer.
You definitely don't want me to do that.
We'll go on a
I will
rant,
give
all
you
right?
an hour-and-a-half long history about the 2017 cheating scandal of the Houston Astros and all the nuance of that. And I will make Yankee fan Kendall sit there and listen to all of it.
Especially
still
since
love
they
you,
got
though.
more
Much love.
Juice baseballs coming out anyway. But anyway, sorry, that's not.
Fake home run king?
Hey,
Fake home
hey,
run king?
hey,
Fake home run
that's
king?
not on our agenda.
No, okay. Next week.
Astros are not on our agenda. All right,
Next week.
last one. First time guest. If it's your first time here, we're not usually this organized.
No.
And I know we are extremely disorganized
Yes.
and disorganized, but this intro has never been like this. We're working our way up, all right? You're catching us on like the rise, you know? It's all about the climb, as Hannah Montana would say, you know? It's all about the climb. But if it's your first time here tonight, what I want to do is kind of meet you, kind of like explain everything, like who we are, what we're all about. We like to say put the Y behind DCY. So if it's your first time, it's nice, right? If it's your first time, what I need you to do is go ahead and meet me at those back doors. We're going to go to the game room. We got some snacks for you, some stuff for you to fill out. You'll spin our Wheel O prizes. And so you'll spin that. You can get like a Bible, or you can win like a What Would Jesus Do bracelet, or like gift cards. We also have my favorite, the Crisp High Five. You could walk away with one of those yourself. A crisp high five. So that's what we'll be doing. Meet me back there. If you brought somebody, like, you can bring them with you. You don't got to walk back there alone, but meet me back there, and everybody else will be up here playing an incredible Mount Rushmore.
Yes. Here, I got the mic from you, fam. I'll pass it on for you. That's a good, smooth transition, right? Hello, Lex. How are you, my friend? I love the trench coat. Trench coat vibes, killing it.
Thanks. I've been watching a lot of UK TikTok.
Oh, really?
You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, have some
They
tea
do
and some
it
crumpets.
so much better than us
It's true.
Americans.
They do a lot of stuff, but they talk much better than Americans.
yeah.
Like anything said by a British person just sounds way smarter.
Yeah,
They
I
could
agree.
be saying nonsense, and I'm gonna listen, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what? They're right,
Yeah.
because they're British. So, all right, Mount Rushmore time, people. Very excited. I see our defending champ in the house tonight. Come on up, Hunter. You gotta defend your crown, bro. All right. Very excited about this one. Now, we know what we're going to do, but I have to admit, I'm not 100% sure if we haven't done this one yet. I don't think we have.
I don't know.
It's possible we did. If we did, it was been at the very beginning of Mount Rushmore, so it'll be okay if we revisit it, because things might have changed. Life changes, right? Life's crazy. Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie. This one's very not exciting for me.
Really? I think this has a chance to be very contentious.
Really? Okay.
Very contentious.
I think the difference between male and female.
There's gonna
probably.
be one I'm very interested to see if it gets chosen, and if it gets chosen, there could be riots in the streets. But we'll see. We'll see in a moment. All right.
Okay.
I need 2 people. Oh wow. Okay. I think I
2
literally
people
have 2
raise their
hands.
hands, yeah.
I got 2 hands. Perfect.
All right, Aiden and
2
Peyton.
hands. That's yeah. There were 2 hands that
Aiden
were
and
raised.
Peyton.
So we got 3 dudes tonight. I like it.
Oh, what? No females? This is probably one we could have sat out.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let's get this guy out of
It
the
might
way.
be exciting. I'm just boring in this category, so.
You know what? I honestly am too a bit. Well, I'm gonna tell you in a sec there, won't I?
Leave you,
So, yeah.
leave you hanging.
All right, y'all. So, go ahead and pick your spots. Let's have you pick your spots, and then I'll say the count. I don't want them getting any unfair advantage, right? Hunter took the first spot.
Did you
All
get
right.
that?
Tonight, we are gonna make the Mount Rushmore of pizza toppings.
And listen, you
Have-
were a Pizza Planet bomber.
Have we done
and
this
you didn't
before?
Volunteer.
Have we done this before? I don't think we have. Have we done this before?
You should have had some type of insight.
We have done this before?
Kendall, he has the receipts.
I don't think we have, because I don't remember that. We'll have to review the YouTube tape, but like I said, either way, it's been a long time, so answers might change. I don't think any of these 3 here were when we did it, so we're gonna rock with it. We're gonna rock with it. All right, so Mount Rushmore of pizza toppings. All right? And again, if we have done this before and you don't like that, send me ideas for Mount Rushmores. I'm very open for them, right? Now, I didn't think we did this.
Do we want to take a suggestion?
No.
Just change it?
Not now. We've already committed. We're good. But you can always text me or DM the DCY Instagram and with good Mount Rushmore topics. Always open to them. Always open to them. If they're good.
Mount Rushmore
they're
of
good.
house pets.
I actually kind of thought about
Dogs only.
the Mount Rushmore of months of the year. There's literally 12. It would be perfect. I think it'd be kind of fun. I know, but everyone, like, that's the beauty of the serpentine order. Like, you start with a good one, but then you gotta wait a long time before you get your second pick. Could be fun.
right.
We'll stick it in the back pocket. We'll stick it in the back pocket. All right, Hunter, you are our defending champion. You are the first pick. What is the first pick of the Mount Rushmore of pizza toppings?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
That was the best one.
That
You
is
took
about
it.
as American as it gets. A pepperoni pizza.
Question. The type of pizza matters.
Absolutely.
So is that like a
Well-
little flair they can put on their answer? But it matters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thin crust pepperoni is different than
That's
whatever
that's
normal
very very
crust
true.
is.
Let's state that for this Mount Rushmore, it's going to be a normal dough pizza, right? Not thick, not thin, just oven baked pizza. Fair?
hand tongue.
Yeah, I mean, I look, I'm a big thick crust guy. Stuffed crust, give me it, all right? If I'm feeling on the healthy side, I'll justify and get a thin crust pizza, right? Less dough, right? I mean, it's still pizza, but thin crust.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
but
Aiden.
normal dough, pepperoni, great choice. Aiden, what is your first pick?
Going very biased here. I'm going pineapple.
Oh my
Ew.
gosh.
That was the
The
one.
second overall pick was the most divisive pick.
That's
All right,
the
let's
one.
let's hear it. Let's do the poll. Who's a pineapple on pizza person? Wow, that's pretty
All three
minority.
of you.
So
And
everyone
Ian.
else is okay, but let me test the temperature here. Are everyone else? Are you like never put pineapple on pizza? Okay, okay, wow. See, I don't get why it's so like people are so
Controversial.
passionate about this. I don't like pineapples on my pizza personally, but I'm like, hey, like if you want to put pineapples on your pizza, you do you, bro. Who am I to say no? Don't put that in your mouth. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. But that's a good pick. That's a very divisive pick. I like it. Again, I'm not a pineapple on pizza guy, but we have some people are. But you might have just tanked your entire draft. We'll
I have
see.
a
Though.
question. Where did pineapple even come from?
I don't know. I don't know.
Where did it originate?
I don't know.
Where? Hawaii?
Hawaii. Aloha.
Hawaii.
Okay. But
It's American.
I didn't get like a consensus here. Why
Americans.
are we so passionate against pineapple, real quick, before we go to Peyton's answers? It's just gross. It's too sweet.
And like, it's just like so juicy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, again, I'm not a pineapple on pizza guy. I just don't understand the passion behind hating it so much. I'm just like, man,
I agree.
let people eat what they want to eat, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've tried it though, not a
You
fan.
know, in Europe, they put a big glob of mayonnaise in the middle of their pizza.
Oh, what? No, mayonnaise on a pizza?
Yeah, just straight glob in the middle.
Dog,
Yeah.
that actually sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
That would ruin a pizza.
be worse,
Yeah, that's
so.
true. All right, Peyton, you got 2 picks. What's your first pick?
Red sauce.
Red
All right.
sauce. Nobody
Well,
wants
hang on.
to try pizza.
Hang on. Do we need to veto this one?
No, because he asked me about it beforehand and I okayed it.
Okay. So,
Listen, there's multiple sauces. There's
okay.
multiple sauces.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I thought, okay, all right.
It counts.
All right, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Counts.
That's a very interesting choice. Red sauce. Tomato sauce, if you will.
I told him it's called marinara, but he was like, "Are you
Actually,
sure?"
no,
I'm just
actually,
gonna say
I
red.
feel like marinara is like a thicker and like it's pizza
marinara
sauce.
sauce.
I feel like there's a difference between pizza sauce and marinara.
Is it
no?
not marinara
Am I
sauce?
wrong? Yeah, there's a difference. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm getting mixed signals here.
Yeah. The marinara is like you put it on a pasta, it's a little bit thicker. It wouldn't bake as well on a pizza. Yeah, Will said I'm right. I'm okay. Okay.
Listen, when I go to Mod, they're like, marinara?
Oh, I don't know. To me, they just like red sauce. I don't know. Maybe
Who
Mod.
knows?
Mod plays by their own rules. Mod plays by their own rules. Love Mod. Shout out Mod. Not a sponsor though.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
Peyton.
Google it later.
What is your second pick?
Sausage.
Sausage.
So, wait, there's multiple types of
Oh
sausage.
yeah. What kind of
If I
sausage?
know, if I've learned anything from Cody, there's
yeah,
only one right
You're
type
right.
of sausage.
You're right. That kid is very passionate about what type of sausage goes on his pizza, especially
Yeah.
at Pizza Hut. All right,
Yeah.
what kind of sausage?
Hamburger.
Hamburger sausage. All right. We got boos from the crowd. All right.
I think we threw him for a loop. He
Yeah,
wasn't prepared for us to ask him what
I feel like
type.
most places, I think that's just Cody being a weirdo. Let's just be honest. I don't know.
I don't know. If he were to get the wrong type of sausage, his night would be...
Say it again. That is a good point.
It is ground beef, yeah. Okay, so he's just talking about normal Italian sausage.
Yeah, write Italian sausage. You didn't finish writing hamburger sausage. I'll allow you to put Italian sausage.
Italian sausage.
Because that's what you really meant.
That's what you
and that's a
mean.
good point, Daniel. A hamburger is quite literally not sausage.
Yeah.
It is beef. Yes, it is a burger. That's a good point. What's the kind that Cody goes crazy about at Pizza Hut?
I can't
Well,
say. 'cause
when he
I'm gonna
comes in
give him
here,
another
he'll go
one.
crazy, and he's very passionate about it.
He's
We'll
gonna be
let him say it.
mad that.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
just
yeah.
put sausage.
Yeah.
He didn't even put the Italian. He said
And you, yeah,
wrong.
it's okay. Spelling is optional today.
Sausage.
We got pepperoni.
Sausage.
And we got sausage.
No, he put an S. It's now sausage.
Sausage?
Sausage.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Pepperoni.
Sasuke! All right. Aiden, what is your second pick?
I like to
This
coat
turned
my
out too
pizza
good.
with garlic sauce. Garlic sauce, yeah.
Garlic sauce. All
So
right.
like the white, like the creamy, like Alfredo.
Look, man,
Okay.
garlic, anything with garlic. Love garlic. Garlic bread, garlic sauce,
Oh, wait.
garlic powder.
Did
That's
he
how I
mean-
season all my meat. Garlic powder. It's a
Did he
staple
mean
of
the
any seasoning
garlic
cabinet.
Sauce from Papa John's.
Papa John's.
The
Goat.
yellow?
Goat.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about white sauce, but then I realized that I'm thinking of different kinds. Not garlic.
Mm.
Alfredo.
Oh, careful now.
Careful.
All right.
Because I thought of Olive Garden, you know, and you got to get the little boat.
All right, Hunter, you got
gotta
2
get the
picks. What's your second pick?
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce. We're just doing all the sauces. We're not even talking about actual toppings, really, honestly. But hey, I'm
Listen,
allowing it. I'm allowing it.
Sauces change the game.
It is because you can
Changes
always
everything.
you can make a pizza and then top it off with some sauce. I'm allowing it. It's just I'm usually thinking things along the lines of pepperoni and sausage when I think toppings.
Yeah.
So honorable mentions are going to be lit tonight. So
Okay.
we'll get to there.
Yeah.
All right. So barbecue sauce, Hunter. What is your third pick?
Cheese.
There it is.
Nobody had said
there. If we're gonna
cheese.
say
Everybody
red
did
sauce, cheese is the best.
Cheese, mozzarella cheese.
Like I think that's got to be the winner because like you can't have pizza without
Absolutely.
cheese. Get out of my church. I'm just kidding. Kinda. I'm watching you. I'm praying for you. That's weird.
I could
That's
never
weird.
imagine
So
a
what?
life
Okay.
like that.
What goes on instead? But that's still cheese. You're right. I do
There
not
is a
understand.
difference.
I want you to enlighten me about a pizza without cheese. After service, enlighten me about pizza without cheese. Cody, what is the type of sausage that you have to order special at Pizza Hut? Pork sausage. Okay.
Wait, I wasn't gonna say that because now we gave them
That
one.
sounds so redundant. Isn't sausage already pork?
No, because pork sausage and Italian sausage are different. He'll
I-
literally
yeah,
open the box
I know.
and be
Oh,
like,
I know. I
they gave me
know.
Italian
I heard the
sausage.
rant all my life as well. Like we've heard the rant. We know this.
Also, we have
A veto?
veto. Not
Uh-oh.
a veto, but we have been said that the type of cheese should be questioned. What type?
That
of
is.
cheese?
I'll allow this. Hunter, you gotta make a kind of cheese.
Just describe it. What does it look like?
The white cheese.
He means mozzarella.
He means mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Just, yeah. Do your best on the spelling. All right. Mozzarella that's like the standard cheese.
Yeah.
Now, I do like Parmesan. That's a good cheese.
And he means
Feta.
shredded mozzarella.
Yes.
Although fresh mozzarella is supreme.
On a pizza?
With some basil.
Look, doesn't
and
it
a little
all just
margarita
get baked
pizza.
anyways? And it.
No, fresh mozzarella is different. It's like the big globs of the fresh mozzarella.
Oh, okay. That's what I think
Yeah.
of when. Are you like feta? What's our
No.
things on feta? As I
No,
love
we gotta,
feta cheese.
We gotta keep it moving.
That's the.
Okay, we have Aiden.
Yeah, we haven't done enough of this yet when we're talking about pizza toppings. We need to do Italian hands.
Okay, Aiden, your third pick. What is it?
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon.
You mean turkey
We're getting back into the
or
toppings
ham or
now.
whatever. It's not bacon. I don't know why they think they can call it bacon. Canada's crazy.
They
All
can
right.
do what they want over there.
You're right. They live by different rules up there. I'm
They do.
proud to be an American. Yes, sir.
All right, Canadian bacon. Peyton, you have
Yeah,
two.
you got your last two
Third and
picks.
fourth.
Chicken.
Chicken. I like that
Chicken.
one.
What
Now-
type of chicken?
I mean, most pizzas I know is grilled chicken, right?
Listen.
I mean,
in
there
my
is
mind,
chicken sausage. They
In-
do make a chicken sausage. That is a real thing.
In my mind, you're either ordering barbecue chicken.
Buffalo chicken. That's true, but I mean that's still grilled chicken with just the sauce on it.
Okay.
So
all right,
we'll
chicken.
say he means grilled chicken.
All right. Okay. Last one.
Artichoke.
I love artichoke. Yeah.
Do you really? She was so passionate, and
Actually,
she's like,
I forgot that it's not artichoke that I like. It's something else, but I don't want to give away the topping.
"Oh my God, Lex!
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever had artichoke on a
Artichokes on a
pizza. But
pizza.
spinach
All right.
artichoke dip. slaps.
Yeah." Allie was passionate about that.
This is
Yeah,
bro here. They always
artichoke
support
dip.
me.
Yeah.
I was shouting for spinach artichoke dip. I realized that that's not. part
Oh
of a
my
pizza.
gosh, that's great.
Okay.
Aiden, last pick. What you got?
Jalapenos.
Oh, that's
yes.
a good one.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
I love jalapenos.
Yes. Yeah, a big jalapeno fan.
them.
That's my mod pizza. I get jalapenos all on my mod pizza.
Yeah. But then I take them off because they're actually too hot, but I just like the flavor.
Well, for me, it's not. I take some off only because they put so many. Like mod is very generous, at least the one in Friendswood. Very generous with their toppings. They They put it on there like they're running out, or they're
Yeah,
like
I
they're
don't
like
know.
not going to ever
Cody
run out. I
never
mean,
lets
like
me go to mod, but the second a U student's like, let's go to mod, he's like, oh yeah, I went to mod today with blah, blah, blah.
the best thing
you'll
about
never go
mod
with
is
me.
like, okay, if you ever go to mod and you just get like a cheese pizza, not gonna lie to you, that's probably a waste of money. But if you get like every single meat, every single topping they have, bang for your buck. Good bang for your buck. Just word of
People,
advice.
you like what they like, you know?
Yep, that's true,
Okay.
and that's fair. And I love cheese pizza, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
The last
Hunter,
one. What is
finals pick.
Ranch.
Ranch.
That's a good one.
I think Hunter's
That's
gonna
a
win. We'll
good
see.
one.
But, yeah. So
Wow.
I can admit this, but I'm not a fan of ranch with my pizza.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm not. It's like, hey. It is what it is. I'm not a fan of it.
Wait,
not a fan
are
of
you
it.
a fan of Mod Ranch? Because Mod Ranch is different.
Look, when I think of ranch dressing, and again, I understand this is unpopular opinion. I get it. It's just how I feel. Like when I think ranch, I think salads or I think carrots. I don't
Yeah.
think of putting it on my pizza, right?
Yeah.
When I
I
mean
got
pizza,
it.
I want pizza.
All right, we gotta get the votes.
All right, so Hunter has pepperoni, barbecue sauce, mozzarella, and ranch. Aiden, best handwriting of everyone, by the way. Pineapple, garlic sauce, Canadian bacon, and jalapenos. Peyton is red sauce, Italian sausage, chicken, and artichoke. All right, y'all know the drill.
Artichoke.
Y'all know the drill. Who's got Aiden as tonight's winner? I think Pineapple did him in. All right,
Okay.
who's got Peyton as tonight's winner? All right.
Artichokes, man. Got him.
Who's got Hunter as tonight's winner? All right, we won't deliberate. Two-time defending champion of Mount Rushmore. Hunter is the winner with
Okay.
pepperoni,
This is what I thought.
barbecue, and mozzarella, and ranch.
Yes, this is what I thought Peyton said when he said artichoke, and I thought it was garlic. Are you kidding me? Nobody said garlic?
Look, any,
Oh, wait, garlic was up there, wasn't it?
it was garlic sauce.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about a garlic clove.
Yeah, that's a good one, like the roasted garlic or like the chopped
Yeah.
garlic at Mod. Okay, this was probably gonna go over some people's heads, but I'm a big spinach and mushroom fan.
Goodbye.
Anyone?
Let's pray.
Thank you, Christian. I just needed one. You can boo all you want. I just
Yeah.
needed one. Thank you, Christian. Got my back. Okay. Here's another one though. Bacon. Yeah. Bacon goes on everything.
Wrong. Wrong again. Wrong again.
Boo her. Keep that same energy. Come on.
Boo me. Y'all, pepperoni and jalapenos, red
Man,
pepper flakes, a little bit of ranch.
Yeah.
That's all. That is what it is. So.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and but my ultimate, and this again, I know I'm weird, but my favorite kind of pizza is just straight up cheese pizza.
Yeah,
You put some
wrong.
sauce, some cheese, serve it up to me. I'm good to go. And it's cheaper than all the other pizzas. So, just saying.
I feel the animosity in the room building, and we're not okay with it. Okay, bow your heads as we pray and move into worship. God, thank you for tonight. God, thank you that we are able to be here and worship you. God, I pray that tonight that you would just have your way in the service. We give you all the honor and the glory. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
1, 2, 3, 4. Never was enough till I met ya. Got the real thing, found the real one. You can tell the world, keep the fake love. 'Cause I've been brand new since I woke up. Yesterday I met a man. He knew everywhere I've been. Asked if we could be best friends. I took his hand and we took a chance. He showed me a different way and gave me a brand new name. Now I'll never be the same since I took his hand and he took a chance. And you came around and you showed me Never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing, found the real one. You can tell the world, keep the fake love. 'Cause I've been brand new since I woke up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing, found the real one. You can tell the world, keep the fake love. 'Cause I've been brand new since I woke up. Never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing, found the real one. You can tell the world, keep the fake love. 'Cause I've been brand new since I woke up. I've been brand new since I woke up. I've been brand new since I woke up.
Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. You're doing a great job. Judges, hear that? I just took a drink and didn't hear anything. I'm not going to lie to you guys. For as long as I've been preaching, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. You usually hear like, gulp, 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 the whole time I'm drinking. So that was quiet, and let's see if I can do it again. What? What? ASMR? That's all I can get. It's too quiet. Wow, this is just incredible. Until I start getting to the bottom of it, then it's gonna be like the little, that's a terrible, that was really bad. All right, let me go ahead and get started so we can, let God have his moment, all right? I should have wrote an agenda for this too, good Lord. All right, so last week we had kind of a little bit of a different service. And this is why I always set it off-centered, because I look like, anyway, sorry. Last week was a little bit different. I talked for a little bit to y'all about, why whenever I was growing up, why I never shared my faith and why I never invited people to church and why I never tried to make that a priority. And I told y'all that ultimately it was because I knew that if I invited somebody to church, there were now expectations on how I had to live my life. And I never wanted to kind of own up and live up to the expectations that come with inviting somebody to church. Because now they're gonna be like, oh, but this guy's like, he's a church kid, and so, okay, so that's how you're supposed to live? All right, cool, so why is he not living like that? And so I didn't invite anybody. That way I could keep my faith, but I could also keep my secrets, is what was my goal was. And so I never invited anybody. And so I ended up talking to y'all about how eventually it took me way too long to realize that how exhausting it is trying to live two separate lives, of one way at church, one way at school. Like it becomes exhausting trying to keep up with both of those lives. And so eventually we all come to the crossroads, and hopefully you came to this crossroads last week of you have two choices where you either finally accept the responsibility that you've been given, accept the calling on your life, accept how God's called us to live, and say, all right, I'm going to do this 100%, I'm going all in, or you can take the other route that is constantly spending the rest of your life running from what you really know is the truth. And so you spend your whole life, and I've seen people do it, running from what they know they're supposed to be doing, but they don't ever want to face it. And so tonight, I kind of want to expound a little bit more about, sharing your faith. And so sharing your faith is also referred to as evangelism, all right? That's, if you ever hear evangelism in church, that's what they're talking about, is sharing your faith. And so evangelism is one of the most important things that we do as Christians, talking about our faith, talking about what God's doing in our lives. Sharing the love of Jesus with other people is one of the most important things we're supposed to be doing as Christians. And I feel like there's this big misconception in Christian culture today, and why a lot of people don't invite people to church is because if we're honest with ourselves, if we're really honest with ourselves, we know we're not living out this faith perfectly. And so it's the same as I didn't want to get exposed because I knew I wasn't living it right. And so I didn't want to get exposed. And so a lot of people feel like, man, I can't invite people to church because I know my life. Like I know that I'm not living my faith perfectly. Like I was claiming Christianity, and we all do it. We claim Christianity, but if you really ask me, like, are you really living out your faith perfectly? I'd be like, Like, if you're honest with yourself, like, why are you not inviting people? It's, I'm a Christian, but, I mean, I definitely think things I shouldn't think. I say things I probably shouldn't say. I do things I know I shouldn't be doing. And so I'm not really living this faith out perfectly. So how can I possibly share what I know is the truth to people if I'm not living this out? Especially people I know, like, they know me. They know the things I'm doing because odds are I'm doing it with them. Like, they know what's going on. How can I talk to them? They're never going to listen to me. Like, how can I share God with them and invite them to church if they know the real me? Like, they know that, like, how I'm not living this faith out perfectly. And so I want to give you a little insight to this. And it kind of, man, it's such a relief to know that our job is not to ask people to follow you. Your job, we are not asking people to follow you. We're asking people to follow Jesus. And so you don't have to have the pressure of living everything out right, because some of the best things you can do is, one, invite somebody, and two, if you're not living your faith out perfectly, own it. That's so incredibly, it's literally what a testimony is owning that, then there are areas in my life that I am weak. I know I'm not doing, if you're not perfect, good, Jesus is the only one that's perfect. It's one of my favorite things, talking to people and, like, telling them that, like, as a pastor, like, telling them that I don't live my faith out, like, as perfectly as it should be. And everybody's always like, Cody, like, shouldn't you be doing that? Like, you're a pastor. That's kind of your job. And 100%, it's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I try. I'm supposed to be trying to do that. And I try as hard as I can to live my faith out perfectly. But it's never going to be perfect. As a human, I'm constantly going to be doing things that I mess up. The reality is that there's nobody that can be perfect. The only perfect thing is God, but our job is not supposed to point people to us about how good we are and, like, look at the good things I'm doing. Our job is to point people to God, because if somebody's relationship with God is solely based and holds only to their relationship with you, then that's not a real relationship they have with Christ. That's a relationship they have with you. So if you do something to mess up, if everything's on you, if you do something to mess up, and this is our worry, that if I do something to mess up, man, what if it messes them up, and what if they stop believing because of something I did? But our job is not to point them to us. Our job is to point them to God. And if you're not living your life exactly, if you're not living your faith perfectly, which nobody is, if you're not living your faith perfectly, man, it is powerful to own that. One of the most courageous things you can do is to own your failures to other people, because it's difficult to, look at somebody else and be like, yeah, I was weak here, and I know I shouldn't have done that, but man, I'm trying. Like, it's courageous to be vulnerable, because vulnerability the act of being vulnerable lets somebody have the ability to hurt you in that process. And so it is courageous to be vulnerable with people. But that is where, in our weakness, when we're vulnerable with our weakness and, okay, man, sharing where we are weak, that's where we're made strong. Let me get the band. Come back up already. 2 Corinthians, Paul is the writer of this. He's writing to these people, and he talks about how, right before the scripture we're about to read, he talks about how these amazing things that he does for God. And he's like, man, he's like basically saying, like, because he heard the people in Corinth were like they were boasting about all these things that's going on, but they're talking about how great I am, how great I am, how great I am. And so he writes this letter to them, and he starts going off on, like, look, you have nowhere to boast. I can boast if I wanted to, because of this, this, and this, this is this. He starts naming all these things. And then he gets to this verse in verse 6. It says, if I wanted to boast, I would not be a fool in doing so, because I would just be telling the truth. That's it. Like, I would just be telling the truth. But I won't do it, because I don't want anyone to give me credit beyond what they can see in my life or hear in my message, even though I have received such wonderful revelations from God. So to keep me from being proud, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger from Satan to torment me and keep me from being proud. And this is where it gets big. Verse 8, 3 different times I begged the Lord to take it away. Each time he said, listen to what God responded. Each time he said, my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I'm glad to boast in my weakness so that the power of Christ can work through me. That's why I take pleasure in my weakness and in my insults and in the hardships and persecutions and troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I'm weak, then I'm strong. It's in our nature. It's in our nature to, whenever we find some area that we're weak, we find somewhere that we're not good, and find somewhere that we, can't seem to shake this struggle, find somewhere that we constantly mess up. It's in our human nature to try to appear strong, to act like everything's good, like you don't have to worry about me, like I'm fine. Like I've always been a people person, like a people pleaser my whole life is, one of the things I've had to start battling. And part of that is that as like a people pleaser and as a guy that's like happy-go-lucky, it became very easy for me to hide where I was weak because I just masked it with a joke or mask it with something else. But I wasn't vulnerable to people because I didn't trust everybody. And so I kept that guard up. Humor was my guard. That's how I kept a guard up. But I didn't want to be weak because I wanted everybody to see me as somebody who got it all together, somebody who's got their life all like lined up and perfectly. Like that's how I wanted people to see me. But there's power. It's only whenever we own our weaknesses and are okay sharing where we don't measure up and we own our weaknesses that God can shine through, that the strength can come for us and not just for us, but for others. Because we do this when we are open and own our own mistakes and own our own weaknesses. When we do this, it allows not to show the imperfection of us so that people can see the perfection of God. Because you don't have to have a perfect faith because you serve a perfect Savior. And so you don't have to do everything right because Jesus has already done it for you. And so does that mean we can do whatever we want? Absolutely not. Doesn't mean we can take advantage of Jesus. That's not a real relationship. If you really love Jesus, if you really love God, then you wouldn't want to do things that, he's asked us not to do. And so that's where that real love comes in. But we just talked about today in Romans. It talks about how like our works cannot achieve righteousness for us. What we do, the things we do cannot make us right with God. The only thing that can make us right is faith. Is faith in Jesus is the only thing that can make us right. And so everything else, we can own all that stuff because it's like, you know what? I don't have all the answers and I do mess up. Because honestly, if you're trying to bring somebody into Christianity and like really trying to show them what that way looks like, it's going to require you to be vulnerable with your weaknesses so that they know when they're weak, and in their weakness, it's okay to mess up. It's okay, to fall back. Like that happens. We are human. It's okay to do that. Stand up with me. Because the thing is, we live in such a world that there's so much. I grew up in where like the internet really started. Whenever I started growing up was when the internet really started. And so they called it the age of information is what they called it. Now it's moved into something that's different. It's the age of misinformation. And so what that means is at the beginning, there's all this knowledge in the world. Like people saw the internet, like how great is this? All the knowledge in the world, whatever you want, you can Google it, and it's right there. Now, there's so much out there that it's muddied the truth. It's made the truth muddy. Like it's hard to find what is real. And so people, our culture today, that your friends at school are searching for something that is real, something that is true, not something that is fake, not something that is surface level, not something that on the outside looks one way, on the inside looks like something completely else. Our job is to point them to the truth, because that's what everybody's searching for, is something that's real. And so you know what real is? Real is weakness. Real is failures. That's real. So I want y'all to spread out. Find a place that you can get alone with you and God, nobody else around you. Because in order for us to be at a place that we can share when I say share in our weakness and like own our weaknesses, that doesn't mean that you go tell all your dirty laundry to everybody that you can find. That's not what I'm telling you to do. What I am saying is to be able to share in that and to be able to, allow God's strength through that and allow God's strength to show through that is we have to first address it in ourselves. And we have to first overcome it in ourselves so that we can share and talk to people about it. And man, maybe it's like, I overcame it today and like I feel powerful in it today, but it's gonna be a continuing process. That's okay, but there has to become a point in your walk with Christ and your helping in your evangelism, you're sharing the gospel, that you have to be okay with the places that you're weak, and you have to allow God to work through that strength. And so tonight, as we pray, as we sing, obviously, if you have anything that you need to talk to anybody about, man, we got leaders in here that, man, we've been praying all day for these exact moments. And so by all means, if you have a question about anything or need to have prayer for something else that does not even have to do with the message tonight, man, go talk to somebody. But right now, what I want, if you don't have anything like that, what I want you to focus on is I want you to, start looking at your weakness, because here's the thing. It's not something that's super easy to do, to address our own weaknesses, all right? I think one of the biggest things, one of the hardest things to do is admit it to yourself of like, man, you know what? I tried my best, but I'm honestly terrible at this. I really need some help. God, I really need your help in this, because it's easy to identify. We know exactly the places that we're weak. We know exactly where those places are because the enemy is reminding of us constantly. But it's easy to know exactly where that is. But the hard part is actually trusting God with it. The hard part is being like, all right, God, I know I'm bad at this, and I know I'm trying. I really am, but I need your help in this. So God, I'm done trying to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like I'm done trying to carry this weight of shame, this weight of hurt, this weight of guilt. I'm done trying to carry it. And the problem is we get used to carrying all these heavy things in life, just the heavy things that life brings. We get used in our body to what it feels like to carry that weight. We get used to it, and so we get comfortable with it. And so a lot of times we're afraid to get rid of it and afraid to give it to God because, man, I've been carrying this weight for so long. What is it going to feel like whenever it's gone? It's going to feel like freedom is what it's going to feel like. And so tonight, man, I want you to pray for that freedom. It's been said one of the biggest sayings in Christianity is let go and let God. Tonight, that's what I'm asking you to do, is to let go of the things that you're trying to hold on and fix yourself, and the things that, man, I just can't seem to, like, get over this weakness. I can't seem to get over this struggle. I've been trying and trying and trying. I'm not sure what I need to do. I'll never forget there's one time I was really trying to get through, a big struggle in my life, really trying to get through, some things that I knew I was not supposed to be going down. And so I was like, all right, God, tell me what I need to do, and I'll get rid of it. Tell me what I need to do, and I'll just boom, boom, boom. Whatever you ask me to do, I'm going to do. And I finally felt God stop me. He was like, you keep asking what you need to do and what you can do. Stop asking what you can do and just give it to me. And I was just like, okay, God, then take it. And I'll never forget, it was the only time in my life I've ever felt this. I felt the literal weight. You know those feelings when you have the churning in your stomach? I felt a literal weight lift through my chest and out, and it was gone. It was the last time I ever felt that in my life. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen and felt and experienced, but I'll never forget it ever in my life, because it was finally when God stopped me in my tracks and was like, hey, stop trying to handle it on your own and just let me have it. Give it to me. And so tonight, as we sing, as we pray, as we worship, man, I want you to start letting go and letting God take care of whatever your weakness is.
not fail me now. You won't fail me now in the way. The same God who's never late is working all things out. You're working all things out. Yes, I will lift you high in the lowest valley. Yes, I will bless your name. Yes, I will sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Yes, I will. I count on one thing. The same God who never fails will not fail me now. Lord, you won't fail me now. Sing for joy when my heart is heavy all my days. Yes, I will for all my days. Yes, I will for all my days. Yes, I will. glory forever. Amen. Oh, yours is the kingdom, yours is the power, yours is the glory forever. Amen. Oh, yours is the kingdom, yours is the power, yours is the glory forever. Amen. Oh, yours is the kingdom, yours is the power, yours is the glory forever. Yes, you
Don't think you're done with that, because you're definitely not. But I do want to go ahead and pray and dismiss. If you need to go, by all means. As soon as I'm done praying, you can slip out the doors. You can chill in the lobby, outside, game room, wherever, just not in here. Let the people who need to continue praying, they continue worshiping. And I just, man, even if you're just feeling this song, like if they're staying in here, man, let's vibe together, let's pray together, let's continue in that. But if you need to go, your parents have blown up your phone, or, man, I know it's a school night, if you got to get going, I completely understand. But I'm going to go ahead and pray. And I do want to add, we are doing baptisms this Sunday during service. So if you're looking to get baptized, man, talk to me. We'll get you we'll get the link out to you. We'll get you signed up because it's one of the most incredible things. We already got 2 students signed up to be baptized, and so it's an incredible moment. And so if you want to join them, by all means, man, we can put you in right away. And so I'm going to go ahead and pray, and then you'll be dismissed, but we'll continue with here as well. God, I thank you for tonight. I pray that, man, God, as we begin to trust you, God, with all of our stuff, not just the stuff that's pretty, not just the stuff that, man, is kind of surface level. God, we trust you with our deepest, darkest, man, hurts and pains. As we begin to trust you with those, God, and we begin to, man, be bold in our weaknesses, I pray that we find your strength in the middle of it, God, that others see your strength. God, I pray that we don't have to worry about, man, having the right things to say and doing the right things 24/7, but, man, that we point people to you as we get closer to you, God, that it's not, here's everything I know, here's how perfect I am, but it's like, hey, the only reason I'm okay is because of how perfect he is, and so let's run together. And so I pray that becomes our focus. And I thank you for that, Father. In your name I pray. Amen.